You know, we've all been doing this for 20 years or whatever, if you count all the training that we've done. The older you get and the more you get into it, the more you realize that the shit that you paid off when you started is actually some of the most important stuff. Like taking care of your body, getting enough sleep, putting the right nutrition in so that you can go and compete, and the worst injury that you get is a callus being torn. Because if you go back in time, that wasn't what was happening. You know, you're getting really bad injuries that are coming up all the time.
Yeah, I thought injury was part of it.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, the whole no pain, no gain thing is just my life that I chose to live because I was tough and hardcore. But there's nothing tough or hardcore about the way I make my decisions anymore. And same with my athletes as well. If anything's slightly going to hurt anybody, we eliminate it immediately. And the exercises that I used to think is what hurt me are the ones that I use to fix people. So for example, someone comes to me with a back injury, the first thing I'm going to do is teach them how to bend over and pick things up and strengthen their movement. And the best exercise for that is a deadlift. And that's one of the exercises that's been poo-pooed by a lot of therapists that don't actually understand the movement, because a lot of injuries come from incorrectly performed deadlifts or incorrectly performed any movement in the gym. Actually. And
you know, it's funny that you say that, Bass, because one of, we're still talking about Phil here and our practitioners that work on our bodies. One of the reasons why I love Phil and Tom and the guys down at Cartwright Physical Therapy are that they do exercise themselves. And we have members that go and see physios, and they come back and they tell me, I can't train for 3 weeks. Why not? Oh, well, the physio told me I've got to lay on the ground and practice, this and that. And I just slap my hand on my head and
lay
think,
on the ground and be weak and sedentary, which is what injures most people in the first place.
Exactly. It's a big thing, isn't it, to understand the way that the body moves if you're going to be prescribing exercise for rehab and for things like that.
Well, the best physiotherapists out there are ones that prescribe exercise and movement and corrective strengthening movements to help people get better.
Absolutely. Bass, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show, brother. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to doing it again.
Congratulations for being the strongest dude in the country at 110 kilos, mate. Yeah, absolutely.